Decluttering our home is a huge challenge for a lot of reasons, but we normally think of having a hard time actually deciding to get rid of that stuff. And actually, I think that is not the biggest obstacle to decluttering. I think the biggest obstacle to decluttering is actually figuring out where that stuff's gonna go and then actually doing the thing and getting rid of it wherever it's going. So you might remember in our last decluttering video. All right, so what would you like to do first from the list?
We're going to organize the building supplies.
We separated everything, but we got to figure out where it's going to go. So I have to admit, I have been guilty of doing the decluttering video, putting all the stuff in the box, making the hard decisions, and then that stuff stays around and around and around, and I just don't get around to actually getting it out of the house, getting it out of the car, getting rid of it. And I want to change all that. And I want to help you change that too, because I have a feeling I'm not the only one. So we are going to take you along as we get rid of those building supplies, and we're going to show you how we do a day getting rid of the things that we have decluttered. I start out all optimistic, but wouldn't you know, I start right out with an obstacle to getting the stuff actually out of the house and doing the responsible thing with it, which I thought would be donating it. I'm looking at the Restore website, which is Habitat for Humanity, and I know we have a door, but I see you cannot donate a hollow door, so that is not going to get donated. We could put it at the end of the driveway. Maybe someone would want it with a sign that says free. Then we had a freezer we decided to get rid of, and we still have it. And they do take freezers, so I might see if they would pick it up, because sometimes they will pick things up. I don't have anything they would take here. Flooring, 3 box minimum of same variety. I do not have 3 boxes. New hardwood, but I don't have 3 boxes. So I'm seeing that they are a big fat no. I will have my husband check. Framing lumber 6 feet long or more. They do take finished trim free of nails. Plywood, sheetrock half sheet or greater. So I'm just seeing it's honestly not even worth driving over there. That's disappointing. Now they had another place that they suggested if they're not taking stuff. Resupply, donation guidelines. Oh, they don't take hollow doors either. They also have a 3 box minimum. Okay, that's the same list. Restore donation pickups. Large items on our accepted list may qualify for free pickup. Freezer. Okay. So we could call and see if they would pick up. We'll just check on the building supplies. Do we have any framing lumber 6 feet long or more?
Framing.
How about finished 1x and all wood trim 6 feet or greater, free of nails?
Yeah.
Okay. Sheetrock half sheet or greater. You know what we could do though? Somebody had mentioned was put the sheetrock over the insulation that was all popping out.
Right.
So I feel like we should keep that. So really the only thing we can give them is the freezer and trim. Yeah. 6 feet or greater, free of nails. I feel like what we should do is move any trim that we would donate. Let's move it over by the freezer, since we're going to call and see if they pick up the freezer, and then they could pick up the trim at the same time.
Okay.
Pull out anything that we could put at the end of the driveway with a free sign, like the door, and then plan to bring the rest of the dump. So we're going to bring out any trim that's 6 feet or greater without nails that we know we can bring to Restore. They do not want this because they only have 1 box, which I find very sad. You could do a small closet or a small bathroom or something probably. Then I got to remember what the heck we were doing with this, which I have no idea, but I'm pretty positive Restore is not going to take it. And I was going to put the trim that we're bringing to Restore with the freezer, since they could probably pick up the freezer at the same time, but you know. Of course, I had to pile stuff on top of the freezer, but that's okay. When your why is strong, you'll get through anyhow.
We're getting out of here.
What's going on with these? We gotta get rid of these. They just are too big and bulky. I don't want them. So what can we do with these? Donate them or take them to the dump? Maybe we'll put it at the end of the driveway with a free sign on it. Maybe somebody would like awkwardly big Rubbermaids. That's what we'll do. We're gonna put it at the end of the driveway.
Okay.
Who locks it? it. I don't lock it. If you ever have a YouTube channel, don't announce to the world that you don't normally lock your car at night. Oh, I just heard the click of the unlock. Here he is. Overcoming obstacles.
What would be nice is if we can get that in there, we can take the stuff that we're putting in the dump and put it inside of it.
Oh yeah, that's a good
That would
idea.
Keep it small and keep the car clean.
Nice. I'll show them what we're trying to keep it clean from. It's a wall of shame.
Wall of shame.
Maybe we should vacuum the car when we're all done. Let's try to turn one job into 10, okay?
Focus.
Focus, Danielson.
So I have to take this seat belt, which is crazy, right? Every time anybody wants to do anything, you gotta put the seat belt.
Let me interview you. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I would like to get rid of these third row where they hook and you can't undo them.
We don't have enough people in our house that they need to use them. How can we make it so no one uses it? That's the question.
The engineers.
I'm going to put a sign on it that says, don't use this seatbelt. Sit someplace else. We don't have that many people. Could you hurry? This is taking way too much footage.
I'm sorry. I'm sure. I'm sure it is. This is what happens when you get a new car. You can't figure out how to fold a seat.
This is why we don't have nice things. Oh, that's not going to work.
What is this?
Who designed this?
I don't know. Oh, there's a button on the side.
Oh, we should probably read the manual someday.
Yeah, I should probably.
When in doubt,
Yeah.
when all else fails, read the manual. There you go. Look at that. Uno más y no más.
Yeah, please cut out all the things.
Yeah, but this is where I get to put in the clown music.
Yeah.
Shh, don't you do it. I'll have a copyright strike.
Copyright. Whoever wrote that is long gone and it's way over the 50 years.
Yeah, put the cardboard in the car. 18 camera shots later.
Well, it'll give you lots to edit.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
What other problem are we going to
The new
have?
car does not have a dump sticker, so I'll have to pay for that.
Oh, man. We haven't been to the dump in it yet? I guess not.
No.
All right, now I'm going to show you our dirty little secret. We have a guy that picks up our trash, but we haven't asked him to pick up, like, recycling. And so it piles up. And it makes me crazy. So I'm going to ask him if he takes recycling and how much he would charge us. Because the whole point of hiring someone was so my husband wouldn't have to waste his time going to the dump. But we still need to go to the dump because we have this recycling. This is just a private guy that comes. So this is going to happen today too. Leo wants attention. Free! You don't want to get on this sign, Leo, because then you'd be free. Right?
See it?
What are we doing now?
We're
seeing
taking
what's-
out the larger than 6-foot pieces that you can donate, because you were talking about
Right.
when they come to pick up the freezer, you could have the wood there for them. They could take it at the same time.
Yep.
So this is clearly over 6 feet.
Wait! There's a wire up there.
These two are.
And we're not going to use these.
Right, we're not using any of them. And there's these two big ones. I'll bring those over. And that's pretty close to it, I think. There's some plastic things here, but I don't know that they would take those.
Isn't this blonde piece 6 feet? What's wrong with this one?
That's one that we're going to keep.
Oh, why is it here if we're keeping it?
I think we put it in the wrong place.
Oh,
And the reason why we're keeping it is because if we do the doorway in the dining room,
Right.
which we kept that,
Yep.
That's the flooring around it. So that leaves the rest of this. See, that's all.
I would assume they would take plastic and pass. I wasn't thinking we had plastic.
Well, we just have these few things. Those aren't really. This is what I need to pull out and take a look at again because I get confused about what's in here. I'm pretty sure this is the bullnose from Rachel's room when we had her stuff. Yeah.
You mean the room we're in now?
Yeah. Sorry.
Man, I got.
Yeah. See that?
I got chilled.
They'll want that. There's two of those.
All right, that over
And
there.
they're way longer than
So what are we doing with the plastic? I'm gonna bring it to the dump.
this. Yeah. Yeah, that would throw. The rest of this can go as well.
All right. The rest of this is not able to be brought to restore. I'm not talking about this. We're going to hold on to this until we kind of figure out what we want to do. I almost feel like calling lumber liquidators to see if they would take it back. But anyways, this stuff can go to the dump because we do recycle in our town, and so there's places to put building supplies. So we took this box back out of the car because the junky stuff that's been around the side of the house for a while, we're going to put it in here so it doesn't get the car all dirty. Yay! There it is, all ready to go. Thank goodness it fits. This we're also going to put out for free. We're done with it. It was something our son used, and we'll see if anyone else would be blessed by it. And this belongs to the grandkids. I just need to hose it down, dry it off, and then it can go in the basement with their things.
Uzi, that is not your bed. That's a glass and table. That's not a good idea. He doesn't care.
Ready?
Let's go see what we can find at the dump.
The beginning of this amazing dump tour, I would like to point out this box. This is my husband's weakness. He says it's where all the good electronics are.
Right.
Where's sheetrock go?
Right here,
Oh, right
see?
here, sheetrock. Oh, yeah. And this is where the plastic and the metal goes. Here he goes. Oh no, is he shopping? We can't put the kayaks in this car anymore. Okay.
No, so that baby stroller, you pull the front bar off and you could take a kayak down to the lake.
Okay, now that we've done all of that, we're finally going to get to what I wanted. And I wanted to get to this section because it has like the spring summer stuff. So as we're going, we can be bringing stuff outside, or maybe that's what we'll end up doing. So we're going to start tackling this lovely section here. Remember, God loves you and I love you too. And I can't wait to see you next time.